Okay, so we are looking at sensory details, and here are your notes for it. So this is for writing, how to make some really engaging writing. There are 5 senses to use. So the sense of taste, the sense of touch, sense of smell, hearing, and sight. Taste, touch, smell, hearing, sight. Okay? So why do you use sensory details when you're writing? It helps the reader create an image in their heads. You want them to create pictures, right? Just like when you watch a movie, it's a series of images or pictures. So why do you want them to do that? Well, it makes it so it feels like they're actually there. If you can actually get a sense of what it feels like, smells like, tastes like, then you get that kind of imagination in your head of what it actually is. So it engages the reader a lot more than just telling them everything. You want to make it so that their senses are actually engaged. So you're going to get some practice with using sensory details. So instead of saying something like, I touched the dog's fur, how could you add in more sensory details? You could say things like, I felt the rough bristles of hair on my hand. You could say something like, I smelled the wet, musty fur. You could say something like, I heard the dog whine as I rubbed his soft pink belly. Right? All of these add in the sense of touch, the sense of smell, the sense of hearing, the sense of sight, right? So these are much better sentences. And if you could put it together all as one, that would be a really good sentence, okay? Right? I smelled the wet, musty fur as I brushed the rough bristles as the dog rolled over. I heard him whine, asking me to rub his soft pink belly. That's a much better sentence than I touched the dog's fur, right? That's not very good. I want you guys to try these 2 by yourself. 2, 3, and 4 actually. These 3 by yourself. Change it, instead of saying it tasted disgusting, actually give some of the flavor, some of the aroma, the smell. Instead of saying I cried, what do you feel, right? Do you feel the hot tears? Do you feel the liquid coming down your face? Do you taste the salt in your mouth, right? The salty tears. Sight, does your eyes, do they get kind of blurry? So this is what you're going to be thinking about. Do 2, 3, and 4. Once you finish, you have this activity where you actually get to do some really in-depth work with this. So you're going to do baking cookies. What do they feel like, right? Hot, soft dough. What do you see? I see the brown circle speckled with black dots all throughout. What do you smell? I smell the cookie dough cooking and see it rising in the oven. What do you taste? Right? I taste the sweet sugar slide down my throat. What do you hear? I hear the crunch as I bite through the corner of the cookie. Okay, that's what you're going to try to do. That wasn't a great example. You guys can probably do even better than that, but just off the top of my head, that's basically the idea of what you're going to be doing for each of these. Okay? When you are done, I have an article for you to be reading about, do random acts of kindness, doing nice things for people, does that define who we are? Is that what makes us good people or bad people? We're going to look at that question next and use it for our Kahoot. Okay? Nice job. Good luck with your work. Do some really good writing.